is not just preoccupied with investigating the National Herald scam, it's also been investigating the Patra Chawl case, and we have developments in that regard where the Enforcement Directorate has now been conducting raids at 2 places in the Patra Chawl scam. More people have been served summons now in Mumbai. Sanjay Raut is already in Enforcement Directorate custody while his associates continue to be monitored by the ED. Let me go across to Shivani for more on this. Shivani, what can you tell us about where these new set of raids are now taking place in connection to the Patra Chawl case?
Shivani, yes, can you give us more details on the crackdown that seems to be intensified by the ED carrying out more searches? Yes, go on.
Now, 2 areas in Mumbai where the search is going on, everyone has to be set to a very close kin of Mr. Sanjay Raut, whose name was somewhere indicated. Sanjay Raut also is a part of several transactions.
Right. Shivani, we'll try to patch that line with you once again, but dramatic developments once again in the Patra Chawl case where 2 more locations are now being raided. The Enforcement Directorate already has Mr. Sanjay Raut in custody. Remember that one of his close associates allegedly involved in the Patra Chawl case, Mr. Praveen Raut, was arrested as far back as February, and there are some damning testimonies also coming in from some of the other witnesses who've been summoned in the Patra Chawl case, which of course involves the so-called redevelopment plan to develop 672 tenements in Patra Chawl, which is very close to Goregaon, and how that was completely ignored by those responsible, and in fact money was allegedly laundered towards the procurement of other properties in order to basically launder this allegedly ill-gotten wealth for that redevelopment scheme. Let me go across to Radhika as well for more on this. Radhika, what are the details you're getting about where else these raids are now being conducted?
Well, ED is conducting raids at 2 different places in connection to the Patra Chawl case. More people, in fact, we believe have been served summons in connection to the case, which means that Enforcement Directorate will be questioning more people in connection to the case. They will be brought to the Enforcement Directorate office in questioning with respect to this case. Now, of course, we know that Sanjay Raut has been taken into custody. He's been remanded to custody till August 4. So questioning grilling of Sanjay Raut will take place, and whatever details will be unearthed will be something that will be part of the investigations, and that will be part of the remand when Sanjay Raut will be produced once again. As far as the latest development is concerned, yes, raids taking place in 2 different locations in Mumbai. We know for a fact that several properties had been seized in the past by ED pertaining to Praveen Raut as well as Sanjay Raut's properties, which is the Alibag property as well as the other property. Those properties were attached by ED and large-scale raids and searches had taken place in connection to those properties as well. So now, of course, 2 different places being raided at the moment. We are awaiting more details as to what these places are and who owns these places and who are these people in connection to the scam who will be called in for further questioning.
Absolutely. With the top arrest already being made by the ED, there are said to be other close associates of Sanjay Raut who are allegedly under the ED scanner, and on which we're looking at raids also happening different locations there in Mumbai. As far as the BJP's response on the same has been concerned, they have been also raising their voice against against all those people there who are coming out in support of Sanjay Raut, saying that if he is clean, then he should face the probe without any fear.
जो सवाल भारतीय जनता पार्टी पूछ रही है और आम जनता भी पूछ रही है कि क्या जो लोग भ्रष्टाचारी है, जिन लोगों ने हजारों करोड़ रुपए का गबन किया है और जिन लोगों के कारण गरीबों की गाढ़ी कमाई मारी गई है, शुड दे बी लेट स्कॉट फ्री? क्या उनके ऊपर किसी प्रकार का कार्यवाही नहीं होनी चाहिए जस्ट बिकॉज दे आर पॉलिटिशियंस? हुआ इसमें यह कि ये पात्रा चौल वाले एग्रीमेंट के पश्चात जो गुरु आशीष कंस्ट्रक्शन है, एलिगेशंस उनके ऊपर है और दस्तावेज भी निकल कर आए कि इन्होंने एग्रीमेंट को फॉलो नहीं किया और ये जो 672 परिवार को स्थापित करना था, उनके लिए फ्लैट्स बना के देने थे, ये काम नहीं किया। तो एग्रीमेंट को दरकिनार किया, गरीबों के ख्वाबों को खत्म किया, उनके लिए घर नहीं बनाया और अपने लिए 1040 करोड़ बटोरा गैर कानूनी तरीके से इस कंपनी ने, जिस कंपनी में संजय राउत के खास मित्र प्रवीण राउत थे, उन्होंने हासिल किया 1040 करोड़। आप बताइए 1040 करोड़ अपने लिए, गरीबों के लिए कुछ नहीं, क्या इसकी इन्वेस्टिगेशन नहीं होनी चाहिए? इसमें से एक बड़ा रकम संजय राउत जी के अकाउंट में भी गया है, यह भी खुलासा मीडिया ने किया है, यह भी एलिगेशन है, यह भी मामला कोर्ट में गया हुआ है। 2018 में जो केस महाड़ा ने किया था, क्या यह बंद कर देना चाहिए क्योंकि संजय राउत बहुत बड़े नेता है? मुझे आश्चर्य होता है।
शिवसेना प्रमुख उद्धव ठाकरे जी समय की बात कर रहे हैं। अब महाराष्ट्र का समय आया है। जो गए 2.5 साल में जिस प्रकार से निर्दोष लोगों की हत्या, मनसुख हिरण की हत्या, नेवल ऑफिसर के घर में घुसकर मारना, अब माफिया राज का अंत अस्त हुआ है, घोटालों से मुक्ति मिली है और महाराष्ट्र की जनता अब वापस कभी भी माफियागिरी करने वाले संजय राउत हो, संजय पांडे हो, अनिल देशमुख हो, नवाब मलिक हो, उनको कभी भी माफ नहीं करेगी।
Going across to Radhika once again. Radhika, at least 2 sets of properties have been under the radar of the Enforcement Directorate. One is, of course, the properties purchased in Alibag, and then, of course, the flat that was purchased in Dadar, allegedly by Varsha Raut, the wife of Sanjay Raut. Both of them under scrutiny on the part of the ED because they believe they were procured with alleged proceeds of crime.
Absolutely. In fact, the remand copy yesterday also states that PMLA investigation have revealed that Sanjay Raut has infused and utilized considerable amount of cash in the purchase of land at Alibag, which has been confirmed by some of the sellers. This cash component has been sourced from Praveen Raut, and Praveen Raut also...
Radhika, we'll just come back to you.